All right, welcome back to the stream. Welcome back to another video. Today, we are going to get into a variety of topics, but this first topic that we are going to get in is about the Tesla Model Y inventory and when is it going to be coming back. I think that if history were to repeat itself, Tesla Model Y inventory is coming very, very soon. So we'll take a look at the inventory charts. We'll take a look at what's actually out there. And of course, let me know, do you have an inventory order right now on your queue, a Model Y order? Did you get bumped up? Are you taking delivery right now this month, or are you getting pushed out to the third month or even the next quarter? So we're going to jump into all of that. But before we do that, let's roll that intro real quick. All right, so thanks for watching another stream. Thanks for watching another video. My name is Dennis, and I love talking about Tesla hacking, as I like to call it, but basically just getting the best deal on a Tesla at the best possible price, or just getting really good financing on your Tesla. So if you're interested in any of that, please hit that subscribe. And today's video is actually sponsored by my Patreon link down below in the description if you want to support the channel, but more on that later. And thank you to my latest Patreon members down below. I was able to figure this out, this scrolling thing, so we can leave it on and it won't be intrusive. But thank you to Shrikant, Jimmy, Christian, Roland, and Alan. Thank you for joining the Patreon. Thank you for supporting. And if you want to join the Patreon, down below in the description, there's a Patreon link where you support the channel and you can get a variety of benefits. So definitely check it out. And some of those will be beneficial to you if you're about to buy a Tesla. That's for sure. All right. So let us jump into this. So this is Tesla.com, Tesla's website. We can see here is the Model Y. Okay price, right? 54,990, and the Model Y Performance at 58,990. But of course, there's been a while in which there was a Model Y all-wheel drive standard range version that has a price as well. And if you're curious on what price that actually is, it's currently 51,990. So here's a Tesla price history tracker where you can see that the current price of the Tesla Model Y standard range all-wheel drive with a 269 mile range is a 52. Long range is 55, and then Model Y Performance is $59,000. So I mean, I've asked this question a lot on which one do you think is the best, option, or which one's the most value. And a lot of people seem to think a lot of people seem to really like the Model Y long range at $55 or even $52,000, which was at its, or $53,000, which was at its lowest price ever. But I certainly start to think sometimes that maybe the $52,000 one is the best deal, and also because it's really the vehicle that has the most inventory. Tesla likes to dump a lot of Model Y all-wheel drives into inventory and in stock, and they've done this time and time again throughout the past couple of weeks. And so shout out to mattjung.net. He's made this great inventory tracker chart, and he posted this tweet the other day, and he says, seems like we should be due for another batch of Tesla Texas-built Model Ys to hit inventory in the next day or two. Inventory levels might offer some insight into the ramp here, since you can't custom order them. Just an idea to be thinking about. And so, of course, he's referring to the inventory levels. It seems to always ramp up at this high point when Tesla decides to dump all their Model Y all-wheel drive standard ranges all at the same time. They'll do that, and then of course those vehicles start to sell, and then we get back to our low levels of what we're used to, at least used to recently, with Model Ys essentially being sold out. We're going, what you can see really accurately, we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 days, give or take. And so the last inventory dump was on the 18th, and then the one right before that was on the 10th. And so basically it's 7 to 8 days, and now it's the 18th. We should be heading to our 7th day, maybe tomorrow or Saturday or even Sunday. So if you're on the lookout, if you're looking to get a Tesla Model Y all-wheel drive standard range, or if you're trying to switch, then these, it would be a very good time to try and track these sites, track the Waiting for Tesla sites, track the Tesla.com site for your vehicle, because most likely it's going to pop up this weekend if you're looking to switch to an all-wheel drive standard range. Going to Waiting for Tesla.com, there's not a lot of Tesla Model Ys available for sale right now. You can see if we filter this down to long range or all-wheel drive, there's really only 4 all-wheel drives available for sale and 3 long ranges available for sale. And probably these are not in like high volume market areas. We've got like Pennsylvania, New York, Pennsylvania, New York again, New York again. So really these are kind of just obscure and off out there. I think yesterday when I was looking, or a couple days ago when I called Tesla just to see if there's any deals out there, there was only 7-seaters out there that was actually available. And I certainly get it. Like if you are trying to get a Tesla Model Y before this tax credit goes officially changes, because that's sometime in March, then you'll probably want to try and take delivery ASAP. And so there really hasn't been any clarification on when this tax credit is actually changing for Tesla. All we've heard is a during March type of time frame, and so we don't know if it's going to be March 1st, March 31st, but what we've heard so far, at least from like 6 or 7 people that have heard from their Tesla sales reps, is that it's being pushed to March 31st. But of course there's no real like absolute confirmation on that. So if you're hearing that, I want to hear from you. Send me screenshots, post it in the chat, post it in the comments. I want to hear like what is going on with that for sure. But if you're on the lookout for a Tesla Model Y, I would say be on the lookout this weekend. Stock these waiting for Tesla sites, because there probably will be an inventory dump pretty soon. We'll call it release batch, inventory release. Inventory dump sounds funny, but there's gonna be a good one. That's kind of Tesla's MO until they really finally bring out the Model Y all-wheel drive standard range for ordering. That's just probably going to keep happening time and time again. And that's probably going to be an announcement for March 1st, like Investor Day, right? They're probably going to maybe address that, maybe flip on the switch so that you can order a Model Y standard range directly from the site, because, that would be pretty nice, right? If we could order it to an exact spec, and so that way you can know exactly which one you're getting right off of the bat. But we're going to jump into our comments and some of our questions. But before we do that, this video is actually sponsored by my Patreon link. Down below in the description is a Patreon link where you can support the channel. And there's a variety of benefits, but some of them include actually scheduling a call with me, where you can ask me any questions about buying a Tesla, selling a Tesla, or even financing a Tesla. And after you schedule, or after you join the Patreon, you get a link to my buying guide, which has links to all the resources that I use to get the best possible deal at the best possible price, including credit unions on the list that have interest rates as low as 3.2% to 4%, all better than Tesla financing rates from 60 to 80 months. So definitely check out if you're interested. Link down below in the description if you want to support the channel. Oh, I'm trying this new thing where I can like mess with stream markers, I guess, but I guess it doesn't really work. Yeah. Oh well, but thanks for joining in. Hope everyone's having a good Friday today. Of course, we will jump into the comments, into the live chats, all the questions that you have. We got a good amount of topics today, so we're going to try and run through some of these. This next one actually is pretty big indeed, so let's see if we can set this up. All right, so welcome back to the stream. Welcome back to